This morning.
Good morning, everyone. 5:30 Wednesday morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm Bill Riles.
And I'm Jessica Taloni. Our big story this morning, WKRG News 5 is your local election headquarters. Last night, voters selected 3 city council members. District 1 will have a new councilman for the first time in 25 years. Penn is that man. He knocks off former circuit court judge Herman Thomas. Another will be returning to office.
District 2 former Councilman William Carroll has defeated the late Levon Manzi. The incumbent Manzi died 16 days ago. His name remained on the ballot. And in District 6, retired Army Major Scott Jones defeated Josh Woods to take over the seat now held by the retiring Bess Rich.
And we have team coverage this morning of those runoff elections. In District 1, Penn defeated Herman Thomas, ending at least for now Thomas's political comeback. He resigned from the Mobile County Circuit Court in 2007 and was disbarred by the Alabama Bar Association in 2009 over allegations he sexually assaulted young defendants while serving as a judge. WKRG News 5's Nicolette Schleisman begins our team coverage.
Penn will be the first new city council representative for District 1 in 25 years. That seat was held by Fred Richardson. Richardson vacated his seat this year to run for mayor. As results began to trickle in, many at Penn's watch party were in a celebratory mood already. Penn took the stage minutes before WKRG called the race in his favor.
WKRG just called me, guys.
Penn says he has been working this campaign for more than a year and is ready to move Mobile forward and bring the community together. Now in August, Penn received 35% of the vote in the municipal elections, guaranteeing him a spot in the runoff against Herman Thomas. In the runoff election, Penn again came out on top.
It means a lot to have their support, to have the vote for them to come out again the second time and still come in first place means so much to me. So thank you so much, District 1, and let's move and make District 1 better.
We have reached out to Herman Thomas, who was watching the results come in at a private event. We have not yet heard back. In Mobile, Nicolette Schleisman, WKRG News 5.
Well, now over to District 2 and the election like no other in city history.
WKRG News 5's Chad Petrie continues our team coverage this morning. Good morning, Chad.
Good morning, Jessica. Good morning, Bill. Yeah, William Carroll going back to the Mobile City Council after defeating the late Levon Manzi. And we are talking about a very thin margin here. Carroll winning by about 277 votes, if that total stands right now. Compare that to the 1,200 vote lead Manzi had over Carroll in August, and you can see Carroll really move the margin in a small pool of voters. Just about half as many people voted yesterday as compared to August in District 2. He thanked people who voted for him, supporters that were there last night. He also says he's proud because he says they ran the campaign on a very tight budget and couldn't have been won without volunteers out in the field. In recent weeks, we've learned conservative political groups have been helping to fund a Vote Manzi effort. Those groups pouring thousands of dollars to push for a special election. But Carroll believes that actually played a large role in his win last night.
A lot of people were upset today about outside influences in the city of Mobile, trying to, solicit support for something that may allude to another issue out there. It feels good. It's sort of like David and Goliath, you know what I mean?
Carroll making a reference there to annexation being a top issue throughout the runoff. He says he isn't against it if it's done in the right way, but he says he feels the city isn't ready. Now, of course, this eliminates the need for a runoff election. Carroll says he plans to take a few days off before getting back to work for District 2. Reporting live outside Government Plaza, Chad Petrie, WKRG News 5.
To District 6 now, supporters of Scott Jones cheered him on at Ollie's restaurant in West Mobile. Jones said during his acceptance speech that his opponent Josh Woods had conceded. Jones says his eyes are now set on the future of the district.
It's been a long 6 months. And then I'll start figuring out, what is the first story. That's up to the mayor. This is the mayor's administration, and I think in conjunction with that, honestly, we've got to get the pieces of this city council put together.
And Josh Woods sent us the following statement. He said, "It appears we fell short in votes to win the council seat in District 6. However, I know we did not fall short in all the effort and hard work our team put into this race. I feel the things we accomplished and issues we raised in our race will shape the future of District 6.
Now, meeting